Why is racism stupid? Alright, to be clear in this video, I am not going to get touchy-feely with this subject. Although, admittedly, I hope most of you out there, are emotionally revolted by the idea of finding someone inferior because their skin color is something other than your own, or their eyes are a little smaller, or I don't know, anything that's different from you, and often different from the typical Caucasian appearance and lifestyle. Well, I am here today to discuss why it is just, it doesn't make sense on a purely logical basis. Now, back in the early days of humanity as an existing species, there is evidence that racism was handy because, many primitive species have the idea that they have their little tribe and there are other tribes, other groups of animals within their own species and out of it. And, they had to protect themselves and their tribe. They had the us versus the other guys mentality, which did help protect them. I mean, obviously, if you are, say, a mother deer and two babies, if you see a wolf, you're not going to think, oh, let's give him a chance. You're not going to think that. However, we, as more intelligent creatures, in some ways anyway, I would like to think, than deer and wolves and the like, I think we've gotten to a point where we don't need to think that anymore. Oh my gosh, my dogs are barking. Jasmine! Shush. She's just cheering me on. Anyway, we've gotten to the point where, within our species especially, we don't need to think like that anymore, because for the most part we've reached a point in our evolution where we're pretty civil, or at least we should be. I think we should be intelligent enough to be civil. No. So we should not judge each other simply based on appearance, race, ethnicity, etc. It's unnecessary. And I have a scientific reason that actually shows that besides that, what I just said, besides that, there is actually a good reason to intermingle with people of different colors and facial structure, that is actually evolutionarily beneficial to us as a race. Let me give you two words. Genetic diversity. Okay, think about this. On average, I would say that most of your purebred dogs probably live anywhere from 8 to 12 years. However, on average, your average mutt probably lives anywhere from 10 to 15 years. I actually had a mutt that lived to be 17 years old. I and the dog, myself and the dog, were the same age when he died. And the most likely reason for that is that he had genetic diversity. He had different types of dogs in him, which, allowed for him to be healthier in the long run. So, if you think about it, the same thing should apply to us, at least according to the theory of evolution. And everything that, I've been taught in school and all that stuff. So, if you have African Americans marrying Caucasian Americans, and Caucasian Americans marrying Asian Americans, and so on and so forth, you are getting babies that are probably going to be healthier. They're going to be better equipped against diseases. And who knows what else, but overall, the results are out there. Look at all the mutts running around America. Look at all the mixed breed cats. They pretty much always live longer and don't get as many diseases and hip problems and all that stuff, so genetic diversity. And that is why racism is stupid.